Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Diana, Black Candy. And so I wanted to speak to you guys a little bit on something. I've been getting questions in my inbox asking me on how it is prepping for the family, and also some family members, they don't like to eat, you know, what you prepare. How do you do it with kids? Because some people that's actually on the journey don't have kids, and I totally understand that. And they're saying that, hey, it's a lot of people that's successful but they don't have kids and they don't know the struggle. Believe me, I know the struggle of having children and then trying to be successful. I have 4 children. I have 3 girls and 1 boy, and believe me when I say I control what they eat. It's either you eat what I cook, or you don't eat at all, or either you work and you pay for your own food. That's what I do. Early on, guys, I'm gonna be cooking. Early on, I started introducing my kids into foods, different foods. I started introducing my kids into different foods early on, and it's been like 6 years that all of us have been on this journey. Hold on. And my kids and my family actually took to everything fine, but my kids know that I don't play though either in my family. It's like, hey, if you don't eat what I cook, then you're just not going to eat, because my kids is not going to run my house. Some of you guys that know me know that I am extremely strict on my children, and it is for a reason, so that they will be able to conquer this crazy unpredictable world that we have out here. And so I food prep and I cook every single week, and they eat whatever I cook. They have jobs. If they don't want to eat it, then they can go buy them something to eat. So me, what I do is I cook their food. I do know the struggle of some people saying, hey, I got kids, they don't eat this, they don't eat that. Just try, you know, try easing it in, and, you know, getting ready for the change. Sit down and have a talk with your family members and tell them you're about to embark on a different journey in your life. You want to start eating healthier. You want to make some different food changes. You can ask them what are some of the things that they like and try to incorporate it with your new lifestyle. Cooking it different. Look and find YouTube videos. Look on different websites and find out how to cook stuff in different ways, you know, and you'll be surprised at how things work. I do understand that, yeah, it's some people that don't have kids that's very successful, and they don't know the struggle of people. Let's see. I'll take for example, who doesn't, or the kids are out of the house. Let's see. Who doesn't have kids? That's Patience, which is one of the Atlanta hotties, very successful. Does not have children, so she can eat how she wants to eat, cook for herself, and don't have to worry about going home and feeding kids. She might say her dog is her kid though, sweet dog. And but you don't have to worry about prepping for your children, and you might be grabbing junk and eating 2 separate ways. You got to become strong. Wendy is one that's actually in the community that's very successful. Does not have children. Only has to worry about prepping and cooking for herself. You have to become strong on these journeys and know what you want, and you have to fight the fight. You know, not only would you be fighting with the changes, you're going to be fighting against your mind. I understand the struggle so much, and it seems like now, as the change started going along all throughout the years, my kids, they took to the food, they like the food. Now when I make my food, I have to make sure that I prep it, calculate everything out, measure, and get it into my containers. If I won't, my kids will eat it. They will eat everything. When I say everything, I can do some salmon or either some type of fish and have it in the refrigerator, and it's not in my containers. My kids be like, hey, it's up for grabs. It's in the refrigerator. And they will eat the food, tear it up. So I have to make sure everything is put in its place and for everybody. But Like these burgers and stuff like this that I'm making, this is for my children. If I decided I wanted to have this right here, I won't have it with the bun and all that stuff. I will take it and section it off. I don't do burgers. That shit gives me gas and all that. But until you learn and get everything down how you need it, and you get used to your lifestyle changing, this is what you have to do. You got to cook 2 separate meals, and you got to stay strong. If it's going to cause you to cheat or fall off the wagon or veer some type of way off your plan or your journey, don't put it in your house. I'm sorry. Just don't bring it into your house. Don't tempt yourself. Don't put yourself in that situation or that predicament. Don't bring it in. If it's a trigger food for you, then don't eat it. See, like this right here, the smell of the burgers. As I'm doing these burgers and stuff, it's going to be smelling all through my house. And everybody is at work right now. Only person here is with me right now is Ayana. My kids love it when I make them the cheeseburgers and stuff. And the burgers and stuff, I love how they smell. I love to go. Okay, sorry about that. What I was saying was, you go and you get that food, and that food only comes into your house. It's starting to be like all kind of smoky up in here. And then you won't have to worry about veering off and, you know, just going to get something else. Budget. Say what you want to spend. I budget through the week, and I only bring in what we're going to be eating for that week. Not that I'm going to veer off. If I do have to veer off, then I try and pick the healthiest thing there is for me and my children. But understand, I do know the struggle, but that's when food planning plays a big part in what you're doing. So like I said, I understand the struggle, but you got to sit down. You got to have a plan on where you're going and where you want to be, and you have to stick as close to that plan as you want. Yeah, like I said before, you might have to cook 2 meals, but you cook 2 meals as you're starting to incorporate change, you know, and then you go from there. But it can be done. There's no excuses for I have children. You don't know. Oh, I know. Some of the ones that don't have kids, I can say they don't know. Even though they're close to us, you don't know when you have all these children and then you have these smaller kids, and y'all be like, I don't eat that. That's when it comes to, you know, you got to be the tough parent and say, then you ain't gonna eat. You know, Ayana might have little small stuff like corn dogs. I do have stuff that they can run to and get, you know, so they're like these burgers and stuff. They will actually eat these for lunch and dinner. I ain't cooking no shit where they gonna have lunch, a meal for lunch and then a lunch for dinner. Hell no, I ain't doing that. You know, so lunch and dinner. Okay, for breakfast, you got some stuff in here. You got oatmeal, you got cereal, all this stuff that's in here. Bring in stuff that you can actually eat and incorporate. Let me show you. My kids love Frosted Flakes. I make sure they have Frosted Flakes. Okay, you see they buy out, right? You give out a Frosted Flakes, you think I'm going to get you some more cereal? Oh, hell no. You better eat these Body by Vi cereal. That's what you're going to eat. And you have to take control of these kids and not let these kids control you. Be an example and show them how to start eating and nutrition. Also, make it fun. Show them the nutritional facts on the back of stuff. Some of these teenagers, they are very much into how they look and all this stuff, and it's just, you can show them how to eat healthier and not go down the road that you went down. I'm happy to say, you know, knock on wood, my kids are seeing me now at a healthier state, and they so much are like forgetting like my old state, you know, and they're telling, oh, my mom won't eat this, oh, my mom ain't gonna do this and that. That's what you want. Once you've done it for so long, they're gonna pretty much know, oh, I can't go home with that, or oh, my mom is not gonna cook that. My kids love fried chicken. I cook fried chicken like once every damn 2-3 months, you know, unless they go and, you know, pick it up or something like that. I don't do that. And sit down with your families and plan and go out and have a big meal with these people and just say, look, we need to start eating a little bit healthier, you know. I can't cook this way, it's messing me up. And all this soda and stuff, don't bring it in there. I know that, let me see, I don't bring soda and stuff in here. I got the water for the kids. They love it. And so all my kids drink is water. They drink water. They can have some soda if they want. They can pick it up. I will buy it if I'm out there in the store with them, or some type of juice. A bunch of fruit juices and stuff, I don't do. It's too much sugar. You're not going to catch it in my refrigerator. You pretty much won't see it in a food hall. But I do understand the struggle with what some of you ladies are coming to me and saying, hey, some of these people that's successful, they don't understand what it is when you have kids. It's very hard for us. I can sit here and tell you, you can be successful with kids. You just have to be strong-willed, and know what you want out of this journey. I mean, I start cooking, my kids, they'll be home in a few hours from work, and they'll have their burgers. So my food, you guys already know from me talking earlier, you guys already know what I have, so I pretty much don't have to too much really prep my food. All I'm doing is making burgers and stuff for them. But understand, when I say I do know the struggle of some of you out there with kids, you gotta want it, and you can actually make it happen. You gotta sit down and just say, hey, this is how it's gonna be. If it's a trigger food or it's something that's gonna make you veer off your path, don't bring it into your house. Okay? So I do know the struggle. You can do it. You are strong enough to do it. Change can happen. Change is good. Make change happen. I love you guys. Bye.